What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, we're going to be reviewing the Chocolate Milk Stout by 4Hands Brewing Company. This is a local brewery here in the state of Missouri. This one's actually coming out of St. Louis, Missouri. And you can actually see the St. Louis arch right there on the back. I actually just noticed this as I pulled this out of the fridge. This beer is coming in at 5.5% ABV. This is 1 pint, so 16-ounce can. It says brewed and canned at 4Hands Brewing Company. So I saw this today at a liquor store. I don't even remember. Didn't even see the name of the liquor store that I bought this from. It just said liquor and a big red sign on the outside. So I wanted to go in there and see what they had. I wanted to get something different. I knew I wanted to get a stout, and they had this. This is the only stout that they had in a single can. So it's got the regular stick-on wraparound label on the just plain aluminum can. So let's get this into a glass. I'm super excited about this. A stout is my favorite style of beer of all time. So I'm ready to try this one. Not much on the aroma out of the can. Let's go ahead and pour it in here. It already looks delicious. Really dark khaki, brownish head there. And that looks, try to hold it up to light. I can't even see light through that. About a 4-finger head there. There's a little bit more aroma once you get it into a glass. It also says pairings, dark chocolate, which that'd be good with pretty much any stout. Still not huge notes on the aroma, nothing crazy. Well, wait a minute. I smell a little chocolate, coffee, roasted malt. And I'm sure as this warms up, there's going to be a lot more flavors and notes coming out of this, but it looks phenomenal. Really nice, thick, creamy head. Oh. All right, I can't wait anymore. We got about 2 1/4 finger head there. Let's dive in, guys. Cheers. Oh my God. Wow. I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be that good. A little bit of a bitterness on the aftertaste. It's I taste chocolate, roasted malts, coffee, almost like a cappuccino almost. This is probably one of the best stouts that I've had in a while. This is good. It's a little more bitter than I expected it to be, but that doesn't really bother me. It's more of a roasted malt bitterness instead of a hoppy bitterness. It's pretty smooth. It's about medium mouthfeel. It's not heavy at all. It's really good. It's very good. Now, I noticed that Beer Advocate had this beer at a 90, which is outstanding in their category. I'm not going to argue that. This is a very, very good beer. And I only paid, I think it was like $3.33 actually, $3.35, no, it was $3.36. It was $3.36 for this can. So under $4 after tax. Love the label as well. Love the can. This is definitely going to be going up somewhere. I'm actually about to put a new shelf up that will go above this window here for more room to keep my cans. I'm starting to run out of room. But this is a great beer. This is definitely, I will agree with Beer Advocate, this is definitely an outstanding stout. It's got pretty much everything that I'm looking for. The only thing that would prevent me from giving this beer a 10 is the bitterness. It doesn't really bother me all that much. It's just preventing me from giving it the full 10. However, let me go back in here. See, the thing is, for me, I will buy this beer again. Because sometimes, maybe I'm in the mood for the more bitter stout style. But this isn't something that I would buy all the time. And the bitterness is really only on the finish. It's a little sticky on the lips. But it's a very good stout. It's a very good stout. So Beer Advocate gave it a 90. I think I'm going to go a little bit above that. Because it being a little bit more bitter than I expected it to be is not that big of a deal to me. It's going to prevent it from getting the 10 because I don't think it's perfect. It's one tiny thing that I would change. I would maybe tone the bitterness down just a tad bit. But even with the bitterness level, I don't care. This beer is getting a 9.5 from me. So here at Beer Reviews, 9.5 out of 10 for the Chocolate Milk Stout by 4Hands Brewing Company. 5.5% ABV. I don't get that. I don't taste any alcohol whatsoever. I don't get it on the nose. There's actually, like I thought earlier, there's a lot more aroma. There's almost like a vanilla note coming out of it now that it's warming up. And I'm sure the taste is also going to change. That's why I'm kind of just sitting here a little bit. Because as these stouts warm up, typically you get a lot more flavors and a lot more aromas and things like that. So I'm just giving this a little bit of time to warm up just a little bit just to see what else we get. But I am super impressed with this. I am so glad I picked this up. So glad I found it. Because usually when I go to a liquor store, beer store, anything, most of their craft beers are IPAs. And I like IPAs. New England style to be exact. But it gets a little much when every time you try to find a craft beer, you don't find, in my area, I don't find a lot of porters or a lot of stouts. So I'm very happy that I picked this up. Sometimes I just get bored of only ever finding IPAs. I like stouts. Stouts are probably my all-time favorite style of beer, craft beer to be specific. I still drink lagers. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I got my cooler right here right now full of Coors Light, but I like stouts a lot. That's good. That's really good. So 9.5 for sure from me, guys. And I'm going to be finishing this for sure. Not going to be wasting this delicious beer. It doesn't have, well, it's got something. Is that a canned on date? I don't know how they do it. It doesn't really matter. It's a stout. The date's not that important. But that's it for me, guys. Here, Beer Reviews, 9.5 out of 10. It's a great beer. The only thing I could say to make it perfect for me, and this is just my opinion, is tone down the bitterness just a little bit, and this beer would be, excuse me, 10 out of 10. So that's it, guys. The Chocolate Milk Stout by 4Hands Brewery. 9.5 out of 10. We're going to go one more taste. Mainly just because I love this beer. It's delicious. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If there's any beers you want me to try, leave it in the comment section below, and I will do my best to find the beers and review them for you. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, until next time, cheers.